Look at all these fans.
No, they look beautiful.
So are you kind of ready for this franchise, fandom, series, freeform, crazy, people running after you?
We've had a lot of time to get ready for it. The past, 4 months since we finished filming, we've sort of been waiting for this, so we've been very, very excited. I mean, up until last Tuesday, we've sort of been expending so much energy over and over again and so much excitement, and then finally when it happened, it was almost like a relief. So yeah, it's been very, very exciting, and very excited about Freeform and where the show is going this season.
I'm sure everyone sort of knows, or they should know, that this show is based on the Mortal Instruments book series, and I'm sure there's some fans out there who love this series. So tell me about sort of adapting that. It was a movie, and now it's a TV show. So tell me about the adaptation of the books to the show, and do you guys stay true to...
Yeah, I mean, one of the biggest things for us was, obviously, the fans of the books are very, they're diehard, they're very enthusiastic, and they want to see their characters brought honestly to screen. And I feel like that was the biggest thing that we wanted to do with keeping true to the story for the fans. However, at the same time, the medium doesn't directly translate to a TV show. There's so much there. I mean, Cassie created such a rich world that to put it all into the show would be very, very difficult. So we've sort of taken some liberties, but we stay very true to the core stories and to the characters themselves.
And so tell me about your character, Alec, and how about the audition process and how you got the role and how you've kind of developed it over the last few months?
Yeah, Alec is my favorite character, actually, because he's a good person who's troubled, and he's troubled because he's trying so hard to appease so many people and to be honest with others and to protect others, but at the same time he can't really be honest with himself, and as a result he sort of goes through life with a bit of a chip on his shoulder. But as far as the audition process goes, I first auditioned for Jace, and obviously I wasn't right for Jace. I mean, Dom Sherwood is the best Jace that could be. So then I went in and auditioned for Alec, and Cassie said that she liked me, and they decided that they'd have me come in and test, and then before I knew it, I was Alec.
Nice. So yeah, this cast is pretty amazing. Tell me about the characters and how you're kind of intertwined in the story with, Clary being the main. I guess they're demon hunters.
Yes. Well, we hunt demons. We keep this kind of this world, this hidden world at bay from harming the mundanes, the humans amongst us. And there are a lot of sort of layers to these relationships. Like Clary, for example, we learn a lot about her and her relationship with Jace and her relationship with Simon. And I develop a relationship with another character on the show, and there are other issues there. I mean, it's a mess. It's a mess, a lot of it, but we work it out.
Wait, so this relationship that you're referring to, will we see, I guess they call it Malik.
Yeah, they call it Malik.
On the show, because that's pretty exciting. If people don't know, there's a character called Magnus.
Yes, Magnus is a warlock, a centuries-old warlock with tremendous powers, and he's a little out there.
Yeah.
And
He's
yeah,
played by Harry Shum Jr., right?
Harry Shum, yes, yeah. And we, in the books, everybody who reads the books, there's a relationship between these two characters, and I think this season, I'm not going to say what happens, but I don't think anybody will be disappointed.
Yeah. So tell me about that relationship and bringing it sort of to the TV screen. Was it hard? Was it exciting?
Oh, it was obviously very exciting because we had a lot of sort of enthusiasm from fans related to that plot.
Yeah.
And we wanted to make sure that we did everything so that it was real and not some, I don't know, cliched thing. So we spent a lot of time thinking about it and talking about it and working with the writers to make sure that everything felt right and felt honest. And I think that if we've done it right, which I think we have, it'll mean a lot to a lot of people and help certain people, I hope, with any kinds of problems they may be going through. I don't want to. I know I'm being a little cryptic, but I can't reveal too
No
much.
spoilers.
Yes.
Well, you also have another relationship, and that's with your sister, Isabel.
Oh, the best, Emerald.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk about that dynamic between brother and sister. And
Oh, she's so open and sexy and all that, and Alec doesn't know what to do with that. So his sister kind of, she pokes at him, but it's ultimately a very loving relationship, and they both are so interested in helping one another. I mean, they're just there for each other all the time, and we do that. We really play with that a lot in the show.